Hello everybody. As you can see, I got a new mounting bracket for my flag here. The old one, the one that came with it, it just had, it was just a regular stationary one, and it had the, to put it up at an angle. The angle was too steep, and the overhang of the roof was in the way. So it was either that, or have it pointing straight out, and of course, as you can see, the wooden flagpole, just the weight of that and the way it is eventually bending more and more, that just, it looked like the flag is pointing down. I really didn't like that. So this one's actually adjustable. That's about as far up as I can get it. The next click up would, put it through the eave spout there. But it's at least pointing up in a better direction, so I like that a lot better. That's nice. As you can see, the rhododendron bush is in bloom. The rest of these things, desperate. Well, that totally needs cut back. This fall, I'm definitely cutting this back. It's up above the porch roof. It should not be that tall, and it's all really thick and woody, almost like a tree. And back in there, it's not a bush anymore, so it desperately needs cut back. All those things are taking over the edge of the porch again. And that holly bush needs cut down a bit too. That's getting too tall. That lilac bush over here, that really needs trimmed down too. I think after the blooms on that, probably later in the spring, early summer, I should be able to cut that way back to get that back under control. Other than that, as you can see, I also got my new front door is installed. I've had it for a while, but it's now finally installed, so that makes me happy. At some point, I'm getting gonna have the door itself here, the outside, the outer facing side is gonna be painted to match, like some sort of green color to match the shutters and the roof of the house. I think that'll be nice. Don't have to worry about the lock falling apart anymore. It's got the regular latch and lock and a deadbolt. And I don't think I've made a video in here since the drywall went up. I can't remember. If not, here it is. Just about all the drywall is done. He's been mudding and sanding it down. But, yep. Yeah, this is the living room, of course. Got started on the network drops. Started getting them punched down. Yeah, this is actually starting to look like a house now. I am so excited. This is a major step here. Quite a landmark for getting everything ready to go. Yep, here in the kitchen. As for the networking equipment as well, got the punch down block, my switch, and a surge protector up there. Of course, all the network cables run down to here. Have to figure out how I'm going to bundle them up so they're nice and neat, and start punching those down. And then at some point the electrician's going to run another electrical outlet up here so I can plug in the rack mounted surge strip. Yep, it's really starting to look nice. Over here, this is of course where the laundry and everything's gonna go. We don't have the lights in here yet, but there will be lights up here in the ceiling for this whole section. I think it's really looks nice with the the way that we opened up the ceiling like this. I'm really glad that worked out. Can't wait to see what it'll look like when it's all painted and done and ready. Some decorations up on the wall. I think it's like 70 some degrees outside. When I first got here, it was 77 degrees. It was only 66 in here. Now with the lights on and me running around, it's up to 67. So the insulation's definitely working. That makes me happy because it's pretty warm and muggy out today. Yep, over here for my office and computer desk and everything's going to be. There's some of the other doors that are going to be going on the bathrooms and another door for upstairs. Yep. Of course, inside the bathroom here. This little section here at the bottom of the stairs, this still needs drywalled. He just hasn't gotten around to this yet. But we're just going to drywall over the plaster. This is still in fairly decent condition, and we'll just have it, get whatever the thickness of the drywall is, so it's just even with what's there already. And I think we're going to. We were talking about putting in another door. He straightened out the door frame and everything, but I think we're not going to go with a door here anymore. We're just going to leave the doorway open, because really there's no real use for an actual door that you can open and shut right here. It would basically just be in the way. It'd just be an extra step for going up and down the stairs. So, it really doesn't serve much of a function. It's no privacy or anything having a door there, unless I needed to barricade myself upstairs for some freaking reason. But that's what the weapons are for. So yep, here we are, upstairs. Of course, the hallway here is, the carpet's all out of there. The front bedroom is the same, just where I got all my junk stored right now. Still got to get the carpet out of here. But I got the closet drywalled in here. And we have going with the lights in the closets too. So especially since they're bigger than regular size closet, and back here in this area in here it'd be there wouldn't be much light getting through to there from the room. So having a light bulb in there will definitely be nice. Middle bedroom, pretty much more of the same. The closet with the light. The pull down attic stairs. Have to give you a tour of the attic maybe in another video, make that its own thing. Then I got the things cut out there for, we'll be getting the hardwired smoke alarms, smoke detector, smoke alarm, whatever the technical term is. Bathrooms, pretty much the same. That's been drywalled. I'm pretty sure I've shown you that. And the little bedroom. I'm really glad that I did decide to go ahead and gut this and do this room over again. As before, it was just storage back here, and I really wasn't thinking of much to do with it. And eventually, I thought, if I leave it the way it is, and we decide to gut it at a later date, it's just gonna be a mess once the rest of the house is nice. So I went ahead and did it. We got the closets out of here, and so now it's you got a little more room than we had before. The sky's pretty dark out there. It might rain again. But one thing that my contractor Alex told me, I guess, he was saying how, when it's during the daytime, when it's nice and sunny outside, this room really does, light up pretty good. And he said that, he would make this his office if it was his house. And I thought, for like an office with a desk to sit and write at, that would be good. But for me, an office is going to be a computer room. And, with a computer room, I don't want all the natural sunlight in there. So, but I thought now that it's actually open, I don't really need like an actual room for storage, I don't think. I'm thinking, since I was wondering how I was going to cram all my bookshelves, shelves for books, CDs, movies, games, all that, I was wondering how I was going to cram all that in downstairs. And, almost the entire wall space would be taken up with bookshelves. So I thought, why not? Let's make this like a library, a little sitting room where I can sit and read, have my books stored up here. I'm thinking if I can get, it's to either side of these windows is each 4 foot. So if I can get, the similar bookshelves on either side of those windows, that way the books aren't in the direct sunlight, we don't have to worry about, getting faded or sunlight damage or anything. Some other shelves, they can get like a shelf up above the windows as well. Maybe a desk and just a nice chair or something over here. And that way I can, be able to sit and look out at the backyard there, see the weather rolling in, and have, instead of no computers, nothing digital, but have because I do have I have been collecting vinyl records, so maybe have that up here, get a decent little record player with some speakers, and sort of like this is where books and records for vinyl for music, so it's sort of a unplugged sort of room, so to speak. I'm thinking that'd be pretty cool. So let me know what you think. That's pretty much everything that's been going on here. That's all the updates. I mean, other than I got a dehumidifier down in the cellar, trying to get that taken care of. Appears to be a little more water in there. Not water. We don't have like standing water or anything, but the floor is definitely damp. You can tell that there's some water getting in from somewhere. I'm guessing the ground never really dried out last year after all that rain, and now it's raining again, so probably just doesn't have anywhere else to go. So that's pretty much it. I think sometime this week, looking at my the first few videos that I made, they started about May 22nd, May 23rd. So coming up this week, I think will be about 1 year since I actually started working in here, demolishing, taking down all the paneling and the plaster and everything. So 1 year mark coming up. Well, have a good night. See everybody later.